So the Syfy channel has a new series called Channel Zero, and Syfy has a long record of absolutely horrible, abysmal television series. So
awesome movies, but bad TV shows.
Yeah, bad movies as well. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't think you could say that with a straight face. But we are going to take a look, nonetheless, at Channel Zero, Season 1, Episode 1. Gotta let everybody know in advance, this is gonna be a spoiler-filled review. Ooh, so you haven't seen it yet, go check it out and come on back. All right, we're back,
awesome.
And actually a little preamble from you, I think. Get us all kind of on the same page here.
So this is a show about creepypasta stories. If you don't know what creepypasta is, why are you on the internet?
Yeah, look it up.
So yeah, go, it's the best thing ever.
Yes.
So, Candle Cove is actually written by Chris Straub in 2009.
Yes.
And it kind of got popularity through the internet, as creepypasta will do.
Right.
There was YouTube videos made about it, fan fictions written about it, and it's pretty much the same plot as the TV show that they've made out of it.
Right.
He self-published a book called Candle Cove with a bunch of short stories and that in there.
Yep.
Then obviously eventually picked up by Syfy. Which, yes, thank God.
Yeah.
Just want to give you a short little background on where this came from. A lot of creepypasta does not have such a well-defined origin.
Right.
This does.
Yeah.
So, episode 1.
Season 1 of Channel Cove. All right, so we open things up with Mike returning home 30 years after the murder of his twin brother.
Well, there are 5 murders.
There were actually 5 murders, corrected, yes. His twin brother being one of them.
And his body was never found.
The last victim, the one they never found, was my brother Eddie.
You were identical twins.
That's the most important part. What happened to it? Who knows? You know. So he, stops by home where Mom is, obviously. Marla, she's the only one that's kind of still around. And we find out that Mike, I guess, was kind of a writer of some note.
Child psychologist, writer. Also
who,
crazy.
Yes, spent a little time in the insane asylum and self-mutilator. Way to go, man. Hey.
Aren't we all?
We've all spent a little time there, And he also then reconnects with some old friends.
Yes.
Jessica and Gary. Gary's currently the sheriff. I guess Jessica was a former love interest.
Seemed like his kind of childhood. Yeah. This whole dinner party was a little tense.
A little menage of jealousy going on there. You know what I'm saying?
Real awkward.
Mike's the expert. I'll ask him. What do you think? Too much TV bad for kids?
Of course it is. Where's the bathroom?
Yes, but, over the course of the dinner, Mike does bring up a children's television show that all 3 of them watched.
And it's made of nightmares.
Right, it's a Candy Cove.
You guys remember Candle Cove?
That show, right? It's on for like a couple of months.
2 months, September, October, 88.
And we find out that only kids can see it.
Because Katie, the daughter,
yes,
starts bringing it up because she's watching it. And Mike is like, what the fuck are you watching?
Because this show only aired for like 2 months
in the 80s.
It went away.
Katie, what were you watching?
Something like that.
Right, and so how is this daughter watching it now? I mean, And
it's also made of nightmares. I can't really say that enough.
It is. I mean, if there's one thing that Chanel number 5 does is amazing, creepy imagery, and they do it a lot in the Candle Cove Kids show.
Come inside, Percy. There's a new friend in there, and he wants to play a game.
But I don't know how to play.
He'll show you exactly what to do.
Anyway, so Katie goes missing.
Yes.
And Mike finds her. He knows where to find her, which was also kind of suspicious, and everyone was mad at him. He was in jail.
Yeah, he got some of the information from Katie's little brother Dave.
Yeah.
But the location of where he finds her is where the murders occurred.
Obviously.
30 years ago.
Surprise!
Coincidence? I don't think so.
Well, however,
yes.
So then we discover that some of her teeth
have been removed from her mouth, got bloody mouth, and the teeth are there on the ground. But he doesn't notice them, carries her off, right?
Then,
yes.
We're gonna go with Tooth Monster?
We are going to go with Tooth Monster as our current leading candidate for the name of the creature who kind of shows up
yeah.
and, you know, takes the teeth, but the... We call it Tooth Monster because, as opposed to say skin, I guess, it just isn't completely covered in teeth.
I sat up in bed, sat up straight and was like, what is that?
Very creepy.
Doesn't have a face.
No. And that was just one of the many creepy images throughout the whole Candle Cove show. It's creepy from top to bottom, honestly.
Well, that's what I kind of liked about it reminded me of It, really a lot of It. There were some murders, some creepy things happened a long time ago. They come back to the town and they're talking about when they were kids.
Yeah.
It kind of, but it had a very old school vibe to it, I thought.
It did.
In that way.
It did, yeah.
But it also reminded me of The Ring. They had a lot of flashing imagery.
Right.
There's when the two twin brothers are on the cliff and one of them just is like,
nose dives that sucker.
but it's quick.
Yes.
And then there's flashing stuff in...
And no real explanation for it either.
Just falling off a cliff, and they're both there.
Creepy image, yes.
And then they're watching, like, the Channel Cove TV show.
Yes.
And then that's scary, and there's things like subliminal messaging in that.
There's
and I find that scary.
all kinds of stuff going on in that show. No doubt we're going to get bits and pieces of that as the series
we only
progresses.
keep seeing the same kind of minute or two.
Yeah, very brief, segment of the whole, I don't know what it was, Saturday morning cartoon show or whatever it was.
And only kids can see it. I don't know.
The show I'm talking about wasn't real. You used to sit watching the TV, just watching the static.
We mentioned that.
I'm not paying attention.
No.
Anyway, well, it does become a plot point because Marla tells Mike that, when you and your twin brother were kids, you would just watch static.
Yes.
Creepy. This
Very
was creepy. I didn't watch episode 2 because it was nighttime.
That's right, but we will be joining you every week to watch said episodes, letting you know as it unfolds, so join us. So Candle Zero was 6 episodes in total length. We're going to be covering them each and every week, and at the very least, in the comment section below, let us know what you thought of this particular episode. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it.
And also, all of our social medias are right up top.
Ooh.
And also, subscribe to our channel. We love creepypasta. I'm sure you do too.